Hello, my good fellows and brothers and sisters of YouTube and the world. How are you today? So, this video is just a simple topic, really. Just where I see myself going with YouTube in the next year to maybe 5 years. What I want to do with it, where I see it going, if it works okay, and where I see I could be one day. How are you all? So, this video basically, just a quick update on me really. Just a quick update, no real topic, quick update on me. So, first of all, let's talk about where I want the YouTube to go. For me, it's all about positivity, man. It really is, folks. It's much better for me, it's much better for everybody I interact with, not just family, all of you guys as well. Wherever that positivity may take me is unknown. It's unknown, but I'm going to go with the flow. You know what I mean? Ultimately, my YouTube, I just wanted to get to a point where I can go and enjoy doing things with my wife whenever I want. Yeah? Where I can bring further content for you guys by increasing my revenue. That's why the likes and the views really help me. Just you viewing the channel and giving it likes really helps me. That will help me get to content for you guys. Different content, going all over the place, like Alton Towers, like I said, archery, maybe just surfing where Walk with Christ is filming from an angle where you can see it all. You know what I mean? Mad stuff, jumping off cliffs, going to different pubs, getting pissed, maybe going to museums, maybe going and seeing some castles and stuff. All kinds of content, plus golf. Traveling here, there and everywhere, playing golf with different creators, obviously getting better in the meantime, not trying to be a professional, doing it as a social thing really. Playing with as many golfers as I can, playing as many courses as I can. Yeah, just trying to enjoy my life. You all know I've had much darkness in my life. I'm not going to even talk about it because you all know why it was. I don't need to talk about it no more. You all know why that was there. Yeah? And believe me, that's still inside me. But I'm working every day to be positive. I'm working every day to try and get to a better place. Right? And that better place will involve better content for you guys because it will be very positive. And obviously, a positive outlook gives positive energy. When your energy is high, the content is always going to be good, right? It always is. Like, say if you ask me where I'd want to be in social media in 5 years' time, hopefully living by the sea. Hopefully social media by that time earns me enough money, not to live in a mansion or anything, I'm not a materialistic guy. Just to have a nice place for me and the little wifey there, me and our Tony G. Say hi, Bob.
Hi.
Yeah, me and our Tony G, just living by the sea. She loves the beach, she loves being by the ocean, she loves everything about being by the countryside. That's Tony's thing. And me, obviously, I'm a sea guy. So that's where I'd want to be in 5 years. If I could choose the outcome of social media, I would choose to just earn enough money from me doing content to be able to live by the sea and do better content. I mean, obviously, if I lived by the sea, the content would be even better. I'd be scuba diving, I'd be snorkeling. We'd take you on like treasure hunts, you know what I mean? I'd take you out in the wilderness foraging for, different natural foods that you can eat and stuff like that. Mad stuff, because I'm a bit woo sometimes. So that's where I'd like my content to go. Where my personality is going is purely positive, like. There's so many instances just lately where the old me would have dealt with it in a very, well, let's just say Danny G way. That's what you would call it, right? Viking way, berserker way, fucking raw way. And you all know that, yeah? But I'm working very hard on myself to do things a different way, to be a better person, to be a calmer person. I mean, I've lived in that state of anger and rage for many, many years. It's not good for me, it's not good for everybody around me, it's not good for people that I meet in a social environment, it's not good for nobody. This, though, this is good for everybody. This is good for my health, for my mental health. This is good for everybody that I meet, everybody I interact with, that includes you guys. If you guys ever see me out and about, believe me, you can approach me. I am highly approachable. I'm a social butterfly. I flutter and I say hello. How are you today? I hope your day's going wonderful. And then I flutter and hello, how are you? And I am a very nice guy. And I'm continuing to get nicer and nicer and nicer. Obviously, a lot of people consider it weakness. It's not weakness to be nice. In fact, it's the ultimate form of strength in this world. To be nice and positive and compassionate and empathic when all the forces, whether they be demonic, whether they be universal, whether they just be the hate that other people are creating, whatever them forces are, they are always trying to force you into being a bad person, into making bad decisions. And I'm still going to make bad decisions, I'm still going to make mistakes, but they will be much more few and far between. And they won't be made with impulse, rashness. They will be made unknowingly. Do you understand what I mean? I will no longer make mistakes of the spirit, and I will no longer make mistakes that involve anger and rage unless I am pushed into a corner. Do you understand? And I have no choice but to do that kind of thing. I have no choice. But unless I'm pushed into that corner, I will always try and find a different path, one that doesn't involve the old Danny. You know what I mean? Even though that Danny's still there, I don't live with him. Do you understand what I mean? I don't want to live with him. He's only beneficial in one way, to keep me safe, to keep my family safe. That's the only way that geezer is beneficial, mate. And I'm talking myself as in the third person here, but I do have two people inside me, right? That's not beneficial. This is beneficial. To everybody around me, Tony, the kids, my mum, my brother and my best friend and that, they're always round here now. They're round here my brother's round here so much. He's always round my house. You know, because I've changed so much. I'm chill, man. Brother sees me chill every time he comes in the house. I'm just safe, bro. How you doing? Big smile and that. Same with my best friend. Same with some of my other friends. My kids have noticed. Tony, what's it like living with me now, babe?
Lovely.
Lovely. It's a nice word. Thanks, Bob. So where my mentality is going, I'll just keep meditating. I'll keep trying to be a better man every day than I was the day before, and we'll see where it goes. But I guarantee you that unless I am in a situation where my safety feels threatened, or I feel that my family's safety is threatened, you will probably never see that side of me again. Not like I used to be. I could still get angry because I'm only human. So you might see days where I'm a bit off and I'm a bit more sharp, but you won't see that rage. I have got that under control, and it's much better for me. Yeah, so I'm very happy with the way that's going. Like, we can put that to the side. I'm very happy with the way that's going. I just need to carry on doing what I'm doing, and it'll get better and better and better. So yeah, it's just, I just wanted to give you a heads up on where I'm trying to go with this, you know. First year, play more golf with creators, different golf courses, hopefully start to earn enough revenue where I can do extra things that I would not normally do for you all, give you more content. On a 5-year basis, I would say, you know, hopefully try and get me and Tony by the sea, so we can, you know, in 5 years, Tony's going to be 60 years of age, so it'd be nice to give her, I mean, Tony could live forever, I hope she does, do you know what I mean, but whatever many years she's got left, I would like her to be able to live by the sea, you know, and enjoy those years, because she will if she lives by the sea. She'll enjoy it so much, she'll love it, she'll wake up every morning with a massive smile on her face if she lives by the sea, mate. I know my wife, and that will make me very happy, you know what I mean? Putting that smile on her face every day will make me so happy, because I love her to bits. So that's my ultimate goal, really. They are my goals. They are what I'm trying to achieve. And I know, by the way, a lot of people moan about the gaming content, right? The gaming content is just a certain type of content. I do talking lives. I mean, we come up to Christmas now and it's getting very dark and the weather's getting crap and that, do you know what I mean? So I can't really be playing basketball or tennis, or I'm not playing golf as often. But I'm still doing lives where I talk to you, and, you know, I'm still doing some training lives for you, and I'm doing gaming lives, and I'm doing videos like this, and there's also a lot of content for walk to upload in video format. So there's a lot of content that I'm doing still that is very varied. Agreed, not as much as what I would normally be doing, but that's because of the time of year. But don't forget, over Christmas, you're going to get some holiday footage, and it will be good. You know, it always is. So look forward to that. And the content will grow as the channel grows. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm like. I always like to bring you content. I mean, obviously, as we come into next spring, the content will naturally go up anyway. Because when it's, you know, going and playing basketball in the pissing down rain is not ideal. Going to play tennis with Tony in the pissing down rain is not ideal. Do you get what I'm saying? So bear with me. And I know a lot of you complain about the gaming content, but just bear with it, because you've got to understand, you guys enjoy watching me live, right? Now, when I play that game, I'm a bit silly. Now, if the guys of you, the last thing I'm going to say on this video, because I don't want to make it too long, right? If you guys who enjoy watching me, you know, sometimes when I'm just being silly, or I'll bring out Koala Kev or something like that when I'm on the golf course, but you don't watch games, you have to understand that's what I'm like when I'm playing the game. I have a certain character about me. It's called the Gentleman. It's just a character that's been developed for the game. Don't ask me why. Natural thing. And I go with that. And there's many funny moments. And I am on camera. Do you get what I mean? And I do interact with you all. Now, sometimes a lot of people are saying, why are you turning the camera away when you're smoking your Sporangian green? What I mean by that is the tweed, yeah? Because YouTube doesn't like it. I am going to get to a point where when I do that, so in the next week or so, Walk with Christ is going to make overlays on my, when I'm playing my game on my YouTube. So when I'm live, when you donate, yeah, your name will come up on the screen with like fireworks or something. Do you know what I mean? And the chat will be there. And then when I do decide to have a break and have some Sporangian green, an overlay will come up and it'll be a picture of me and Tony. Do you know what I keep telling you? Do you know what I keep telling you all? When I do my meditation, I have a certain picture of me and Tony on top of the cliffs, yeah, at Fistral, looking out to sea, right? There's waves and all the sea's twinkly. I've got my moon wrap on and Tony sat in between my legs. That picture has been made by Walk with Christ and it's sick. So that'll be the picture that you guys get. Do you know what I mean? When I'm just having 5-10 minutes where I'm not doing anything, you'll get to look like a nice tranquil picture rather than me turning the camera away and you're looking at the bloody windowsill. So just give it time. Let the channel grow. All right? Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for anybody who becomes a member. Thanks for all the people who donate. Thanks for all the people who give me likes. Thanks for all the nice comments and thanks for all the views. Listen, there would be no me without you lot. There'd be no you without me watching, because I wouldn't be here, right? But without you lot, there would be no me. I'm very, very uniquely aware of this. You are just as important as viewers as I am as the creator. So thank you so much for all of your views and your likes and possibly helping me forward in the journey. It is very greatly appreciated by me. You know, I'm not a guy who thinks I'm higher than you or anything like that. I'm not a materialistic guy. I'm not like that. I'm just a normal guy like all of you, just trying to make something of his life, just trying to do something with his life. And all of you guys who watch me are helping me along that journey. And I really appreciate every one of you. Have a good day, everybody. Next video will be a totally different subject. I don't know what it'll be. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Peace out, man. Much blessings to you and your family.